Hey guys, it's Peg again. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming in and letting me have a little bit of your time. I think you're going to like today's supernatural story. It's very sweet. It takes place in my office, actually, that I used to have years ago, many years ago, in a city called Prospect, close to Louisville, Kentucky. So I had a lady to come in and had never seen her before. And she said, Peg, she said, I cannot hear out of my right ear. I cannot hear out of it. So I said, okay, let's go to the treatment room. So we went in and she sat down and she just looked at me and she's like, I don't know if I believe in all of this or not. So I don't know what she's talking about in all of this or not. But anyway, I sat there and I prayed and I said, what is it that she needs to hear? What is it that I need, to tell her? So I got the message loud and clear, and I didn't tell her right then. But she started talking and she said, I've been to every specialist, doctor, you name it. She said, I've been to everybody. And they are telling me that the next step is surgery. And they don't even know what's going on. Every ENT, everybody. And she said, I don't know what to do with it. So, anyway, I said, okay, let's just see what we get. I started feeling and getting the sensing that her ear was stopped up because there was something that she wasn't wanting to hear. And I said, okay, Lord, what is that? I said, are you and your husband having any kind of trouble right now? She started crying. That's usually what happens when the truth hits. When the truth hits the heart, starts releasing tears. That just happens. So anyway, she was sitting there and she was telling me, she said, yes, my husband and I are having issues. And he really doesn't understand what I'm doing or what I'm feeling, and he comes off with all the fix-it stuff. And I said, so what is it that he's saying that you don't want to hear? She's like, oh my gosh. She said, there's lots of stuff. And I said, that's where the issue is, honey. There's nothing wrong with your ear. There's wrong with your availability to hear.